places.
Hmm.
Oh, I guess there's no starting screen today. It's just gonna go straight into it. Does ETN send you messages? Have you talked to that boy?
Usually only for Christmas or New Year's, you know, he'll just send me something.
He
That's
sent me
it.
one like 19 days ago, according to Facebook, asking if I knew about the Inuyasha sequel. But like, I've told him that I don't use the Facebook Messenger anymore. I've told him that I don't use the... Oop.
Well, maybe he forgets.
Yeah. I just don't want him to think that I'm like ignoring his messages. Even though he has me on Instagram, he could. That's where I keep messaging him.
Yeah, that's usually where he messages me.
Yeah, but like, cause I messaged him around New Year's. Cause he sent me the thing and I was like, oh, I can't reply, I don't have the Messenger app. But I replied to him through Instagram saying, oh, I don't use Facebook anymore. And then 19 days ago, he sends it to Facebook again. We've been going through that back and forth for a little while now.
Jeez.
Alright, so I think, is everything working?
Yeah, I can see your stream.
Okey-doke. Checking from my own damn self. We'll see how accurate this counter is too. Because right now it's nobody.
Nobody.
Nobody else. Oh, this stream goes out to Pepper, who can't be with us today. I told him yesterday that I would, I'd try to either stream for longer or just start the thing when he usually shows up. But, you know, that's way earlier. He shows up around like 1:30 my time. But I tried, Pepper, if you're hearing this. So let's see. Am I 2 viewers? We need one more. Yeah. Make sure that I'm in the correct category. I is. You know what I was I was realizing the other day?
What's up?
And also when I started this little stream today, is that it's gonna suck once once all this Rona stuff is over. It's gonna go back to you basically disappearing until like once in a blue moon. Cause I'd forgotten that like before the Rona, like you're basically working all the time, so it was only some weekends. I got so used to just, hey, let's go into the fireside or party chat, and forgot about like the last 2.5, 3 years where it wasn't like that.
Yep. Things gonna change.
All aboard!
Unfortunately.
I wonder how I'll fill the void. Shoot. I guess it doesn't count ourselves, Jones, so we may be doing this for nothing.
What do you mean it doesn't count ourselves?
There's only 2 folks.
I think one of those would be me, right? Because not tied to your account, so.
Oh, well, the other one is Rena.
Huh? Take a look. What?
Shoot.
Alright, we gotta get someone else in here in the next 15 minutes.
Sunken City.
A
Please.
Machina city, 1,000 years old. They built the city on top of bridges across a river.
But the weight of the city caused the bridges to collapse, and it all sank to the bottom.
Right, it's a good lesson.
A lesson?
Yeah. Why build a city over a river, yeah?
Well, it would be convenient with all that water there.
Nope, that's not why. They just wanted to prove they could defy the laws of nature.
Damn.
I'm not so sure about that.
I was,
The evidence taught us.
I got curious,
When humans have power,
so I
they
googled
seek to use it.
how different the
If you don't
original
stop them,
PS2
people
one
go too
is
far, yeah?
from this one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty substantial,
Yeah,
but it's
don't
also
you use
weird
Machina too? Like the stadium and stuff,
that when you
right?
make things more like
Yevon, it
clear,
decides
like resolution, they almost
which
look
machina
crappier.
we may use and which we may not.
So what kind
Well,
of Machina
I think that was
may
just
we
an
not
awkward
use,
point
then?
of like
Remember Operation Mihan?
video games that had
Or war will
you know,
rage again.
the remasters were starting
War?
and just wasn't quite there
More
yet
than 1,000
Yeah.
years ago,
with the technology.
mankind waged war using machina.
Yeah,
to
because this
kill.
one was like
They kept building more
2014
and
or
more
something.
Powerful Machina.
They made weapons so powerful.
Kind of at the start
it
of
was
the
thought they could
remasters.
destroy the entire world.
The people feared that Spira would be destroyed.
But the war did not stop.
What happened then?
But I guess it also shows how much
It destroyed the cities and their machina.
blurriness
war
used to
ended.
hide crappy graphics back in
and
the
our
day.
reward was sin.
So, sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand, eh?
Man, that's rough.
Yeah, it is.
Bless you,
But
Jones.
it's not like the Machina are bad.
Well, that was a cough, but thank you.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Only as bad as their users.
It's because of people like the Albed screwing everything up.
It's coming.
What could that be?
What's your opinion, Jonesy? If you're playing a story game,
Sorry.
something like this,
The Albed!
would you talk during cutscenes, or is the cutscene a time where you should just shut up and let people watch the cutscene?
I'd probably let people watch the cutscene.
Luna, we'll save you!
Alright. Really, I'm just lazy to talk, so I'm gonna use that as an excuse whenever a cutscene appears.
Yeah, just let it be.
Let's go, team, come on, yeah. I never noticed. Well, I don't know if you were here for the original battle against this pachinko machine.
I was not.
It's I forget who was here. Someone was here. But I didn't realize the one you fight here is the same one. They just kind of duct taped the part you pull off in the first battle.
Wait, what?
Like in the original battle, you rip off these little like 3 towers that are spinning, and then you fight it again here, but it has like the ropes holding the stuff on that you ripped off before. So I think it's like the same one, and I never realized that.
Recycling of the bosses.
Yeah. Or attention to detail. It could be either one.
That's true.
He's gonna shoot me with aqua. Damn, I ain't got nothing for this. I wonder when water became an attack for like RPGs. Like, I could understand fire and thunder, even ice, but I wouldn't think of water as like a weapon.
Hmm.
Know what I mean?
Oh, let me see.
Or would what would you call mages, sorcerers? Would they consider? Is that like a classic attack?
I don't know. I'm trying to see, cause like, the only like RPG I can think of really was like Pokemon from like 1996, and that started with like water. But I'm sure it goes further back than that.
Maybe there's some like a classic wizard like Merlin that used to call down water to damage his enemies. Anything? Stone? Nothing. Accuracy. This battle's gonna be a hashtag battle of attrition.
Wait, battle of what?
Attrition. There's no real skill, it's just us beating on each other till one of them dies.
You just cut out when you said that, or I think my headset cut out. But
Oh.
yeah.
Let's see. Delay, speed. Damn. I need thunder, and I seriously just sold the sword that had thunder attached to it.
Ah, you know.
Classic EDAWG. Sleep. Damn. That's the heartbreaker. The extractor comes back down. But this little robot takes it a step further. It shoots rockets of water.
Blastoise.
Is that like the upgraded version of the Squirtle?
Yeah. Giant turtle with like water cannons.
Squirtle, Squirtle. I was watching the Detective Pikachu movie, and there was like a Pokemon that was basically just a panda.
What?
Like, did they get to a point where they were just making real world animals as Pokemon?
They're kind of just supposed to be based on Pokemon, or based on animals.
The one I saw was like just a panda, just like a big sort of humanoid panda. Probably like
Let's see.
Pandamon. Pandamon.
Are you hurt?
Oh,
No,
cutscene.
I'm fine.
Those out there-
Yes.
Ish, everybody
His name is
okay?
Pancham.
I'm sorry. We're all okay now.
Yuna.
What's his origin?
Super full speed ahead.
Let's see.
Damn the outbid. What do they want from us? Could it have something to do with Luca? What are they after Yuna for? Wait. They're mad they lost the tournament. Oh, wait. They're mad about Operation Mihen.
I wonder. Didn't Kamari's clansmen say something about summoners disappearing?
I don't really know if I have an origin for this guy.
Those sad plastic grease monkeys.
Hey, Waka.
I thought maybe it was like tied to
It's no
some
use
real world
complaining
event.
about the owl bed now, right?
Like, oh, it's National Panda
We'll
Day.
protect Yuna from anyone, anywhere.
In celebration, here's
It's that easy. That's
pandemonium.
all I need to know.
Nah, they release them in like batches of several hundred at a time.
Oh,
So wasn't like a special thing.
because there was that one and then one that was basically like a cat. But I guess there always was a cat one, right? The one from the Rocket Collective.
Yes, Meowth.
Meowth.
Looks like we're stuck here for a while.
Might be more out bed. Keep watch, yeah?
Yeah. This is where Nando got his yeah from Waka. We're going home after this, yeah? You're streaming today, yeah? You're mighty hungry today, yeah? Yeah.
Sounds Jamaican almost.
I don't know what it's supposed to be. That's what he always... I guess an islander? Islanders say yeah. Nando being from the island of Arizona also says yeah.
Island of Phoenix.
So that's Lady Yuna. No wonder. Ooh. You hear that kick? Dum, dum,
Oh, I didn't hear that actually.
dum, dum, dum. It's got little Richard would be proud.
Kimari fail is God.
Young Master Richard.
Kimari never fail again. Kimari fail is
Woo! I do believe I have the vapors. That's some dedication. Dude, I think I got another mosquito bite on my chin.
Hi, dog.
I don't know how to get rid of them. We have this little, like this little can that you like press it and it shoots out a puff of like, I don't know, something. But it's supposed to like clear the room of mosquitoes. And I've been doing it, but I guess they became immune to it after everyone in the world using it. Dude, that's sick. It still has like PlayStation 1 movement graphics on this wheel. Wonder how did they do that? Because that was like a thing in a lot of PlayStation 1 games, right?
What specifically, like animations like that?
Like where they'd use like an image as the background, as the map, but then they'd have like certain things that move around.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean that could just be a couple images put into like frames.
I was wondering if it was like the max of what 3D can do back in the day. And then it costs like $3,000 to animate a wheel. That junk.
guard Yuna.
You don't tell me what to do. Sush land rig. That's what that sign looks like to me. Slooshy land rig. Or Landrong. Kind of sounds like Elvish.
Oh, I didn't know you spoke Elvish.
Lingloben i Zalim Wojid. Should I stay the Crusader or follow a different path? Ether. Is there something we used to say that had to do with ether? Something similar to like the liquid zirconium being sand.
I don't remember anything about the ether specifically.
It rang a bell just there, as if it was something we used to say all the time. Oh, a helpless woman. Hey, you like Roblox?
You're not dead?
Oh. Oh. Jonesy, don't look. Jonesy, don't look.
Oh, I'm looking, B.
No, Jones, you're not old enough. It's gonna corrupt your mind.
Thought I was done for back there.
Whoa.
Jones,
Riku.
don't. Oh, and
Riku.
that was the other thing. I don't think they changed the CGI.
You're okay. How you been?
Like for the remasters, I think it's the original.
Terrible.
Really? Like,
Yeah,
that doesn't look
you
too
look
bad
so
for
good.
if that was
What
the
happened?
original.
Yeah.
You beat me up, remember?
Huh? Oh,
So
that
Makes
Machina?
sense that it would have the
That was you?
same effect where back in the day you're like, oh, it looks so real. And now you look at it and it looks so
That really hurt you,
cheesy.
You big meanie.
Wait, but you attacked us.
Nuh-uh. It's not exactly what you think.
Yo! Friend of yours.
And you could say that.
Pleased to meet ya. I'm Riku.
Yuna, Lulu, I told you about her, remember? She was the one who helped me before I was washed up on Besaid. She's an Albed.
Oh.
Wow, so you like all your life. What luck meeting here, huh? Praise be to Yevon. So, Riku, look a little beat up. You okay?
Waka.
Huh? What?
There's something we need to discuss.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
Girls
Quico.
only. Boys, please wait over there.
Right, sorry.
Hey, Quico, you should use all of your internet to download Twitch. Quico is the dude I was telling you, Japan's other Mexican, the dude I used to
Nice.
work with.
Sir Orin, I would like Riku to be my guardian.
It's basically him and I. We should start a restaurant.
Show me your face.
Huh?
Look at me.
Jones, don't look.
Oh, okay.
Don't look,
I'm
Jones.
looking, I'm looking, I'm looking.
Open your
Quico, you
eyes.
don't look either. Don't. Oh, no. Too kawaii for my damn self.
No good?
Are you certain?
100%. So, anyway, can I?
If Yuna wishes it.
You think...
Yes.
Would eyes like that work? Like, would they function as eyes if you
She helped me a
had
bunch.
swirls
Mm-hmm.
in them? Like as the iris?
Well, I'm for it.
Or the
More
pupil?
merrier.
Righto. Then I'll just have to be the merriest.
Oh, I hear the
It was
googling going on.
strange. Even
This
though
is,
Waka had always hated the Albed.
Final Fantasy X.
Riku, at your service.
Oh,
He never realized Riku
there you go.
was
There you go,
one of
Quico.
them.
And I know some people have like pupils that are not centered. It looks kind of out of place, but I don't think there's anything resembling a swirl. Or just like really weird shapes of irises.
Well, what about cows' eyes? Well, not cows. Horses and like goats and stuff, they have those weird I can't do it with my hands, but kind of like a peanut-shaped hole in their eye.
Yeah, it's like a minus sign.
Yeah. I guess if those eyes, well, but that's still like a kind of circle, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think a swirl would work, but if you want to look at pictures of that, it's called Synechia.
Huh.
I'll
I hear voices. Oh yeah, I forgot to introduce my homeboy Jonesy. That is the other
What
voice you're hearing.
It me.
I wonder what's inside.
Jones of Jones Emporium. You want it, he's got it. I'm a steal. Now normally stealing is wrong, but
Yahoo!
sometimes it's necessary.
You should know, I'm scary when I get mad. I'm gonna use that item I just got on you. You'll be sorry.
Just no lip syncing, it's just moving their mouths when they talk. Alright. I'm gonna be a bartender. What'll it be? What'll it be, Jones? You want a high potion on the rocks?
Double water on the rocks, please.
You got it. I'm gonna mix you a bomb core. I don't know what else I should mix. Maybe an ability, no, not an ability spear. A power spear. And then, look at that, heat blaster. Oh damn. Ooh. I didn't think that would actually do anything.
What did you just do?
That was great!
I can combine items and use them like this. It's not that tough, really.
I have to go do husband things now. You do you, tall boy. You do you. Husbando.
I was just gonna say that.
Were you?
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, West, you just missed Quico. He was here but a moment ago. Antidote 4. One of these days I gotta figure out how to like separate like all these different audio tracks to like make the game volume lower for me but not for the stream. Because it blows out my ears sometimes. But then if I lower it, it lowers the voice of Jones.
You can't just do that on your mixer or OBS?
No, I don't think so. Because your voice is part of the desktop audio, which is the same thing. What's the word, West? Or as we like to say, Weast.
You gotten any better?
Alright, I'm gonna
Just watch.
steal. Oh! You gonna get Tashima Jones?
Oh, hell yeah, I am.
Oh,
This ends now.
me too. I thought it was June though, but it turns out it's July.
Oof.
Still a pretty long wait, I guess.
No time to waste. Let's go.
A little nugget from me about that game though is like you've seen the trailer, right? The 18 minutes of gameplay?
Yes, or, well, no, I just saw the E3 stuff. I haven't seen the most recent trailer.
Oh, well damn. If you watch it, it's like it's him like riding his horse around and stuff, and he's riding through forests. And I've never been to Tsushima. But at least in my experience with Japanese forests, it's not like going to Flagstaff where you could like walk through a forest. It's like so dense that like you're pretty much just walking through bushes and vines and crap. So I wonder how much artistic liberty they took with that game.
Maybe you just haven't been to the right
Tsushima. How did you meet Quiko? I used to work with him back in the Dizay when I first moved here. And then I except for this year because of Rona, we used to go to the cosplay festival in Osaka. That was our yearly event. Mega Potion. What's the game that has the boxes that eat you?
Dark Souls, the Mimics.
Dark Souls. I still haven't played any of the Dark Soul games. Did you?
Yeah, I was playing 3 for a while and started 1, but I can't do those. I'm sure eventually I'll be able to. But
you could do Sekiro, but you can't do Dark Souls?
Yeah, Dark Souls is much more different. You're much slower and there's no... Well, I mean, there's kind of parrying, but it's not like a huge mechanic. Like, Sekiro is all about getting the timing down and, like, working with the one sword, whereas Dark Souls is... You gotta figure out, like, what classes are good and what kind of weapons would be good, but also it's just, like, literally rolling around and hitting your enemies.
Maybe that's why I was able to beat Bloodborne, but I can't get past anything in Sekiro.
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of seen that there's like 2 split camps of that, right? Like, a lot of Dark Souls people don't like Sekiro, and...
Well, I don't like either one. I'm just saying I could actually beat Bloodborne.
I'm glad I was able to get through Bloodborne. I'm glad I finished it.
Yeah.
I don't know how much replay I can do of that. I had to like go through the game twice to get the different endings and whatnot. I had like different save files so that I can unlock the 3rd ending, but I only did it twice.
Actually, I guess I'm taking too much credit with that, because now that I think about it, I actually had Hedda come into a few of my battles to help me with some of the bosses I was stuck with.
Yeah.
Because Hedda was beast at that game, for whatever reason.
Your boy could throw down.
Yeah. But, you know, Hedda always wildin'.
Wildin' but vibin'.
Dude, I miss Hedda.
Yeah, me too.
Dude, you should just message him.
We have been expecting you, Lady Yuna.
Like I've done before?
Welcome.
Just throw down your pride and message him.
This way, my lady. This way.
Like I've done before?
Me?
I actually would, I just don't know what I would contact him on, because he doesn't use any of the social media anymore.
Service of our leader, the great Seymour Guado.
Have I ever played... How do you say that name, Jones? Is it Neo? Or
I think
Neo?
it's just Neo.
Business with
Neo.
me.
I played it.
I wonder.
It was free, I think, last month.
Come inside the manor.
Or the month
All will
before.
be explained.
But I
Of
couldn't
course,
get past
your
like the first area.
friends are also welcome.
Those From Software type games
Our arms went
just
on,
are not for me.
Ah, almost forgot.
That's all
Like,
Jonesy though.
Yeah, that's all me. I didn't pick it up when it was free though, I should have. I feel bad for that.
It's kind of clunky though. It's it's like a much cheaper version of like Dark Souls or Sekiro even.
Well, Dark Souls is super clunky. 1 and 2 are just like, it's rough, man. I mean, Sekiro and Bloodborne compared to the Dark Souls games, like you're so much faster in those games.
Yeah, I got to like the first island in Neo, and just couldn't do it.
Wait,
I think-
give me a sec. I'm gonna be right back.
You got it.
Or
Jones will be missed. Didn't remember how much customizing there is in this. God damn it. Add fire strike, I guess.
What would you do?
Sick. Dan. Wait, Dan, is that the same Dan of, is that my Dan, or is this some new Dan? Oh, it is Dan. I forgot. Yeah, that's true, huh? I guess Dan would be Daniel. But, why are you watching through YouTube, though? Or are you doing both? Trying to get those averages up today. Doing a quick stream. $3,000 kill. I always wonder if these boxes belong to anyone. Like in these kind of games, I think any kind of RPG game, you just walk into people's houses and open their stuff and then take off $3,000 worth of their stuff. What is this? Oh damn.
Regards.
What? Who the hell?
Warmest and kindest regards.
That's Negus, or I don't even, I forgot what the phrase was.
That is Negus, yes.
Damn. Jones is here, he's just, I don't really know what Jones is doing. He left a moment ago, said he'd be right back.
Alright.
We're trying to get to the 3 average viewers today with a new technique.
Oh, what's the technique?
Do a very short stream where you have 3 average viewers.
Oh, so like as soon as you get 3, you just like dip out or what?
Not really. You got to do it for an hour. Because Jones was telling me the math, and it was something crazy. Where if you did like a 6-hour stream like I'd been doing, you would have to have like 15 to 20 people watching you for it to equal out to like a 3 average viewer for like certain things. I don't know. Twitch does it weird where they average things out.
I see.
But so we're gonna try this, see if this works. What's that? We got some comments up in here. What part of Japan do you call home? What part of Japan do I call home? Kansai? Hyogo? I guess, would that be East Japan? Central Japan? Whatever Hyogo, whatever the Kansai area is, that is my home. Fun fact, no one calls me Dan.
Sad.
And he's basically roasting me because he's saying that I'm no one because I call him Dan. And that's cold-blooded, Dan. Alright, we got a new message here from Negus. Oof. good.
What do
Those-
you use for a webcam? Like what kind of webcam do you have?
I don't have a webcam. I use my my mirrorless, my Sony camera.
Yeah, I was just talking to a friend of mine. As of like today or recently or something, Fuji just released a software update for the cameras and stuff, so you can use all of the like Fuji family of cameras as webcams as well.
What? Damn.
Yeah.
I have a Sony.
Yeah, I was looking at my friend of mine, like has he's a professional photographer, but he was using like his full frame like Fuji camera as a webcam, and it's insane.
Yeah, I gotta do it like with this really crappy, where it's just a screen capture. So I wish I could actually use it. Like the computer won't recognize it as an actual webcam.
Thank ye.
So you're running it through like OBS or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Like
better
it-
than mine. My webcam is an iPhone 7 that I found in a drawer in my house.
How does that look?
Honestly, it's pretty good. Like, it's just software you install on the like an app you install on the phone, and then like other software you install on Windows, and it works either over USB or Wi-Fi, and it basically just picks it up as if it's just a regular USB webcam. But quality's pretty good. I mean, it can do 1080p, but a lot of things like Discord and other stuff like that are still limited at 720p for whatever reason. But it looks alright.
I gotta figure out some way. Oh, I didn't realize. How would you feel if I asked you to refer to me as Daniel? I don't know, Dan. Negus, if someone asked you to change their name, would you do it?
We have no backstory, so I'll call him Dane.
I guess if you really like being called Daniel, I'll call you Daniel. No thanks. Another time.
What are we playing here? Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy X
There you, Sir Guardian. It seems that
Remastered.
Maester Seymour has
I've
returned
never
to
played a
Guado
single
Salon.
Final Fantasy game.
He's young,
Ever.
but he deserves our respect.
Why not?
I don't know. I feel like there's so many of them. Like by the time I got like fairly interested in like different games, I felt like I was like so far behind the curve, and it's just like intimidating to like start from the beginning.
Well, at
I
least
don't
up
even know if
until
you need to start from the beginning to get the full picture, but
no, because they're all different stories.
oh,
Except for like this one, because it has 10, and then also 10-2. And
that's
then
confusing.
I think 13 had like 13, 1, 2, and 3. But normally it's like one game is one story. And then you have the garbage that they released recently of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I had some friends that were like super jazzed about that.
Oh, no. Unless, well, I could see if they're like the OG Final Fantasy VII like fanboy groups, because there's definitely people where they just claim 7 is the best of all the Final Fantasies, so anything that releases will be amazing.
Yeah.
I wonder
But
what
I was
smells
always
so
kind of
nice.
meh on 7. It wasn't terrible, but wasn't great. But the remake is just so
Why does he
so
want to see
lame.
me?
Kimari not like Mr. Seymour.
Even the voice acting. Like, I don't know if you've seen any clips of it, but
No, I haven't.
These are the
It's
past
like-
leaders of the Guado.
it's cringy
They all look the
almost, the
same.
voice acting in that game.
Mr. Seymour doesn't look like them, no.
Don't you know? The last leader.
I
Maester
wonder what the hell
Jisoo
happened to Jones.
wed a human woman. She was Seymour's mother.
Jones's "I'll be right back" always turns into like 3 hours later. And 'cause he's still here, right? Yeah, he is.
He's still in the chat.
Are you hoping to take off a piece of that halo?
I don't know. I just stopped by because I saw that there were people in here. Just stop by to say hello. I gotta eat some dinner.
Oh.
What time is it there right now?
It is 11:20 a.m.
Oh, okay.
So still pretty early. I gotta go after this little scheme of ours is over in 14 minutes. I gotta go shopping.
What are you gonna buy?
Please.
Yeah, just some random junk.
Alright.
Didn't realize this wasn't Jones. Well, how do you feel about that, Greg?
You're just gonna buy some random junk?
Oh no, I was saying the dude in the chat, he said he didn't realize that you weren't Jones.
Oh, no, I'm not Jones. Sorry to disappoint. I just saw that.
This way.
Yeah, I actually don't know what I'm gonna go shopping for though. It's just more or less errands, running around. Now that everyone's free in Japan, it's just full of people though, so not too excited to go out.
Yeah, everything is kind of less broken here in Arizona, but there's still a lot of businesses that are like choosing to stay closed or do like curbside pickup
I will go
or
inform Lord
anything like
Seymour.
that. But for the
Please
most
wait
part, it's
here.
open.
No, here it's like, it's basically just over everywhere, I think, at this point. I think it ended across Japan on Monday. Not that it never really started all that much, but like the day after they said, oh, you're free, like the grocery stores are just back to being this elbow to elbow waiting in lines. There's still tape on the floor, but no one cares about it anymore.
Ugh.
Back to the usual Japan. Greg. His name is Greg.
Oh yeah, with a G.
Yeah. Almost though, Dan. He says, nice to meet you.
Yeah, it's, what is it? It's 7:20 p.m. right now, and it's 104 degrees outside.
Ooh. Dude, I'd take it though. I'm all for the Arizona heat compared to here where it's like,
This guy's just a priest, right?
I don't even think it's in the 90s yet, but it's just gross and humid.
Maesters have
Yeah, no
power.
thanks.
Wait. You sure you don't have something against Yevon?
I lived a long time in Zanarkand.
Ah.
When did the triple digits start this year in Phoenix?
Like we had it for a while, and then kind of it disappeared. Had some nicer weather, but I mean consistently, probably like a week ago, and then from here on out, it's just gonna be triple digits all the time, pretty much.
There's no temple here in Guadalajara.
Do you have a pool?
See?
I
A way
do.
to
Tourists
ski.
usually
Ooh,
just
lucky,
pass through On
lucky.
their way elsewhere.
Yeah.
Do you actually use it, or are you one of those
No.
folks that
You
have?
asked
Yeah.
a question and you're
Yeah.
explaining
No,
it.
it's just a money pit,
You'd rather I say
and
nothing then?
it's not
No,
difficult to
no.
maintain, but it's kind of a
Maybe
bummer
you
to
finally believe
constantly
I
be
don't know
messing with
anything
it to keep
about
it clean
Spira.
if nobody swims in it.
And maybe that means you believe me about Zanarkand too.
I feel like everyone I know
Next
that-
house is not
There
gonna
are
have
many
a pool.
things I do not know.
Everyone I know that has a
Your
pool, they say it's
Xanarkand
mostly for
is
like
one of those
friends,
things.
other people that go there
I
to use it.
suppose I can't say what
Yeah,
I
pretty
think
much.
Either way. Still, be
That's why
careful.
I'm trying to convince
You
Jones to get a
shouldn't
pool,
tell
so
other people.
I have
Yeah,
some place to
he's
swim.
been talking about it.
I actually think that's where he is right now. He said he had to search some house or something.
Oh.
Like not in person, but he was Googling it or talking to Amber about it.
What could it be?
So hopefully it's one with a pool, so when I go back there I could Go swimming.
How often do you come back?
Oh, not very often. I went back in December for Christmas, but it'd been almost like 3 years since the last time
Oh wow.
I went back.
Truly, it is good to have guests again.
It's pretty expensive to go back, and just the
Yeah.
the days off here, like the holidays, don't exactly match up with the American holidays.
Was a great
Oh,
loss
that's true.
for all of
Kind of hard to time out.
Was this Maester Jiskel really such a great guy?
He brought the teachings
See?
of Yevon to the grotto. He was truly a
Everyone's
great
trying to
man.
mooch off the pools.
Truly a loss for us all.
Graig.
But now,
That's close enough.
new leader, Lord Seymour, has come
How
for
do you
us.
spell your name?
Lord Seymour
Greg.
is the child
Ah.
of a Grotto and a human. He will be the tie that binds our two races together. But that is
Do you
not
know
all,
old
I
Daniel in
think.
real life, or is he a
Lord
Twitch friend?
Seymour,
He's
he will
one of my
surely
followers
become the
from
shining star
YouTube.
that lights the way
Sick.
for all the people
One of the
to speed up.
OG Twitch followers.
That is
One of the
enough,
first.
Father. Must I always endure such praise?
I think the only people I know in real life on Twitch are Nando and Jones.
Welcome.
You wanted to see me?
Please make yourselves at home.
You
There's
missed
no
out on
rush.
the troll attack
Please
from a
keep
couple
this
days
short.
ago.
Yuna must rush.
Me and Jones had a battle in here.
It has been a long time since
What
I
happened?
had guests.
We figured out who was behind all the fake profiles that came in here trolling,
Oh jeez.
and then we figured out, like, it was just by chance, because the dude that did it was talking to us normally, but then some other profile came in here and started trolling it. So I just banned that profile, but it also banned the normal dude's account. Because I guess it's an IP thing. So it
Yeah.
kind of, oh, so you're the guy that's been coming in here with all these crazy accounts and
Under the fog.
all this other stuff.
I wonder why. Like, what's the motivation?
He's seriously been doing it since I started Twitch. So it's like
That's
2
weird.
months worth of effort.
Weird.
Xanarkin?
And then coming in on occasion and acting like a normal dude.
As it looked 1,000 years ago.
That's
And
so
then-
odd.
Like, we tried banning him, which I did, but I think he just used a VPN and got around it.
Ah.
So then I would time out that channel that he made, and he'd make a new one and come in as a different person. So it was just an endless circle of banning and timing out until eventually I just ignored him until he took off.
That's obnoxious.
Yeah. We were trying to figure out the motivation behind it. Oh, that's right. We went to elementary school together, Dan. I completely forgot.
Lady Yunalesca.
You, me, and
First
Jones.
person to defeat sin and save the world from its
I
ravages.
thought we could be
And
friends.
you.
Oh, I think he's talking about the dude that was trolling.
It was
Thick.
my father who named me.
Oh.
Because he would come in here and he'd act like a normal, like,
The great task.
viewer, and he'd be like,
He
oh,
wanted you to
great
face sin,
stream,
as
guy.
Lady Yunalesca did.
This and that, what's
However,
up?
Lady
But then he'd
Yunalesca
also come in here on,
did
like,
not
troll
save the
accounts
world
and, like,
alone.
just say a bunch of,
To
like,
defeat the undefeatable
the
sin,
typical stuff. He'd
it
be
took an
spamming the
unbreakable
N-word
bond of
or
love, of the kind that binds
talking
two
about how the
hearts for
stream
eternity.
sucked or something like that. So it was just, it was the craziest day. It was so weird.
Can never trust anyone again.
I know. Can't even trust Dan. Not even sure if Greg is Greg or Jones is Jones anymore.
Yeah, that was me making all the fake accounts.
we got 5 minutes left in this stream, so we'll probably end it after this cutscene. Make sure you stick around till the end, everyone. We gotta make this worth it. I was joking, Dan. Don't leave.
For the love of God, don't.
Yeah, please. We gotta maintain this 4. Yes, you're right, Dan. I trust you. You want to be a mod, Dan? I'll show you how. That's the other thing. That troll kept trying to be a mod. He kept asking for it.
What the heck?
And I was getting close to where, because he'd been around for so long and been normal in his normal account. So I was like, I guess, I don't know. Can mods do that much? Would it be too bad? But good, I didn't actually let him mod anything, because that would have been terrible. Dan, don't do it.
Do you really need a moderator if you have like 4 concurrent viewers?
You okay?
I didn't think so until he showed up, because it was basically me that had to go through and ban and mute all of his accounts. So I guess in the situation where you have a troll, it would be nice to have someone just focusing on that.
Hey.
But yeah,
You know what Yuna must
you don't
do.
really need for normal days. You don't need a mod for such a small viewership.
All summoners are charged with bringing peace to Spira. But this means more than just defeating sin.
Alright, well I'm gonna grab some food, but I'll leave my Twitch open so you can maintain your 4.
Thank you kindly. It's just to be another few minutes.
Tell all Jones I said hello.
A moment's
You got it.
diversion may amuse
See you
the
later.
crowds, but it changes
Peace.
nothing.
Even so, the actors must play their parts.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, was young Master Greg,
There's no need to answer right away. Please, think it over.
other compatriot of EDAWG and Friends.
We leave.
Where Jones went, who the hell knows? He said he'd be back and kind of just ghosted out of here, so.
Why are you still here?
I'm on
sir?
a few other people, so it's nice for the streamers so they don't have to focus on trash people.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, you could actually be a mod if you want, Dan. Jones is my other mod. Yeah, 'cause I mean, I was thinking like before that I was dealing with like a bunch of trolls, so I was starting to think, man, I really need a mod. But I think it was just dealing with one troll, so I think on most days I should be okay to not need a mod here all the time. But in that situation, it would have been very, very useful. Oh crap, I should have
Yuna, the High Summoner's daughter. Seymour, the leader of the Guado. Married in the name of Yevon, overcoming the barriers of race. It would give Spira something cheery to talk about for a change.
Sounds just like a passing daydream.
just to make sure we don't screw up today's thing. Well, we'll see.
Come on, let's just
Actually,
get on with the pilgrimage.
if you could stick around for
Marriage?
15 more minutes, Dan.
What? No way. We gotta defeat sin. Romance can
I don't know. Because for the first 15 minutes of the stream, I think we only had
a fine time.
You serious?
If my
me and Jones, 2 viewers, and then
if it would make people
after that we had 3.
If I could do
But if
that
we have
for
4 right now, we've had 4
Maybe I should
15
do what I
minutes.
can.
That should make up for the missing one
doing
in the first
anything
15.
like this. But I won't answer
This is confusing.
until
I don't know.
what's right.
After this cutscene,
Seriously?
we're gonna
You
end
could always
it.
just quit your pilgrimage and get married.
I'll mod you up, Dan.
Go on. I'm sure that Lord Seymour will
Let's
understand.
see.
I guess so.
Dan,
I am a
I
summoner.
bestow
I
upon
must
the
fight and defeat sin.
honor and the
Process
title
before you.
of
I had to
Imperator
stop myself from shouting.
mod of
What's there to
EDAWG and
think about?
Friends.
I'm going to the far plane. I'm going to see my father and think on this.
Enjoy
Go
your
on.
your
We'll be
sword.
right behind you.
I
do
wonder
battle
why
with
none
my
of the others
trolls
ever asked Yuna.
and
Do
such.
you love Seymour? Do you even like him?
Oh, math ain't my I barely know how to add. Jones is my math man. But just in case, I'm gonna run to the next save spot. Today's a test. We're gonna see if it actually even works. Ooh, look at you. You look so cool now with that sword next to your name. Where's the save spot? You have ascended. There was a save area, right? I think in here, maybe. Alright, good. Bada boom. We'll go to the ending screen. And, let's see. Just to end it as a normal way. Alright, folks, that ends this little test. If it so happens that it does improve the channel average views, then I'll probably stick to this little short sort of streamy type thing. This short stream, yeah, until I get to affiliate. If it doesn't make a difference, then I'll probably go back to my normal streaming schedule. But thanks folks for joining in. I'll see you in the next one, either tomorrow or Saturday. So see you West, see you Dan, other